my friends, Bridget on here. Today we are gonna go ahead and talk about 3 beautiful scents that are perfect for Valentine's Day. So if you're somebody who needs a good Valentine's Day scent, I got you covered. So I'm first gonna start off with Noir de Noir by Tom Ford. And this is actually the perfect unisex scent out of the 3 that I'm talking about. The other 2 are quite more on the feminine leaning side, but this one is one of the most perfect unisex scents in this little list. So Noir de Noir, this is like your quintessential romantic scent. It is so gorgeous. There's chocolate, there's truffle, there's rose, patchouli, and there's a little oud in here. I did not know that until today. But guys, let me tell you, this is so good. Oh my goodness. I love the earthiness in the base of this fragrance. It's so yummy, it's so realistic. I don't think I mentioned there's actually chocolate in here too. There's a hint of chocolatiness, like a really nice dark chocolate. It is so yummy. The rose is a deep red, rich velvety rose. And then those earthy notes just in this fragrance, there's something about it that just gives it this nice balance and nice oomph to the fragrance that actually makes it very unisex. Because if it was just chocolate, rose, and truffle, I think it would smell way more feminine. But those earthy tones just really gives it that nice depth that it needs and creates this mysterious, alluring, sensual, sexy aura. Oh my gosh, I could smell this all day, guys. It is so perfect for the time that we're in now. We're still in the midst of winter, so this is going to hold nicely in the cold weather. It just creates this nice subtle seduction within the room. So the next fragrance is more of a feminine leaning fragrance, and this is Kayali's Sweet Diamond. I actually really enjoy this fragrance. It's so fun, it's very flirtatious, and I think the color represents the juice very well. It gives off this woman who just loves to flirt with people. She's very sweet. She does have a little spiciness to her because there is a little spice in this fragrance. And she's just very fun to be around. She is the life of the party when she puts this on. So within this fragrance, there's rose, saffron, pink pepper, amber, sandalwood, patchouli, and musk. With what I pick up on my skin, I mostly get the rose. I definitely get that pink pepper, the saffron that creates this fuzziness, the amber that creates that warmth, and I think that's pretty much it what I get off of my skin. And maybe a little bit of woodiness, a little bit of that sandalwood. But for sure, this fragrance does ooze girliness, fun, flirtation. This is definitely going to be one of those fragrances you're going to want to put on for date night if you go out on Valentine's Day or just in general. One thing about this fragrance, it does have great sillage and longevity. I do get about like probably 6 hours on my skin, and the scent throw is just gorgeous in my opinion because I have gotten compliments on this. I do see people's reaction when they do smell this, and it's quite nice. It's just fun. It's a really fun fragrance that I enjoy, and I've been wearing this a lot throughout the year too. This is actually a really fun fragrance of mine that, like, if I want to feel fun and just very like create this pretty aura around me, I'll pull out Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper because yeah, it just has that vibe to it. And then lastly, this is a new one in my collection, and I'm so happy that I got this, you guys. You have no clue. So this is Guerlain's Feve Gourmande. This is like a 15 ml sample, and I'm so happy that I came across this, you guys. This fragrance is actually so hard to get a sample of. Oh my goodness. And I'm so happy that I at least got this because I can at least test it out and see if I wanted the bigger bottle. I was actually very close to blind buying the big bottle, but I'm like, no, let me test it out first. When I first got this fragrance, I honestly didn't even take the cap off and I could smell it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I know for sure that I'm gonna love this. And let me tell you, when I opened that cap, sprayed it on myself, even before I sprayed it on myself, I was just like, you know what, this is love at first sniff for sure, because that let me break down the notes to you guys with Gourmande. No, it's not Gourmande Coquin, it's Feve Gourmande. They changed the name, but I honestly don't know why, because Gourmande Coquin does fit this fragrance better. But anyways, that's a little side note. So all right guys, let's break down this fragrance because it's actually quite complex, and the notes are just married together like masterfully. And that seems to always be the case with Guerlain. They just know how to blend their notes to perfection. So with Feve Gourmande, there is cacao, rum, spices, smoke, rose, tea, and patchouli. Now guys, the way that this is blended, it reminds me of a really good ice cream. And this does not smell like ice cream, you guys, but like what it reminds me of, if you guys have ever had like a Haagen-Dazs ice cream, so specifically either the Dulce de Leche or the caramel cone, like the way that ice cream is blended, like it's just like heaven in your mouth. That's the way that I can best describe it. It's just like this nice creamed, beautifully blended creamed concoction of a dessert that just with every bite you're just like, this is so good. Like you just want to savor it. And that is what I get with this beautiful fragrance right here. Like every sniff is savored. Like you're just falling in love each and every moment that you smell this fragrance. Well, for me specifically, because I really enjoy it. That rum note, the chocolate, the cacao, the rose, like everything just, it was like it was blended by hand for days until they just got that nice aroma brewing. Like it's so good. I don't really pick one note over the other in this fragrance. Like that's how well blended it is, and this is actually my scent of the day. And I'm just so in love. Like everything is blended to perfection here. I can't get enough of it. Everything just sits so nicely together. The rose is so nice. The rose, like when I smell the rose in here, I think of a nice really pink rose, not too deep, a little on the lighter side, but not too light. The chocolate, it's a nice milk chocolate. That the patchouli in here, you barely get that. Like the patchouli in Noir de Noir is quite heavier and you smell it. It's not overpowering, but it gives you that nice base. But in here, it's just like, it's like an add-on to give it more strength. And maybe there's a hint of vanilla in here, I don't know. But guys, let me just tell you, this is like the perfect feminine fragrance for Valentine's Day, just for any day, but specifically if you want the aroma of love in the air, then Feve Gourmande, that's definitely gonna do it for you. But Feve Gourmande is not a nuclear fragrances. I find that with most Guerlains, they're not nuclear, which is totally fine, but it does have great sillage. It does have great longevity on the skin, especially when you spray this on the skin. It's just gonna sit and marinate, and it's just gonna, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just gonna diffuse off of your skin so beautifully. Anybody that's within at least your aura, your little bubble around you, they are just going to appreciate your fragrance so much. Like they're probably gonna lean more and more and more to you. But at the end of the day, they're just gonna be like, oh my, they're just gonna be cuddling with you basically at the end of the night. So if you're gonna go out with your special person for the day, you might want to wear this, because yeah, this is just gonna do it for you. This is amazing, and I definitely see myself getting a full bottle. I actually really want the big bottle, because I know with this, I'm gonna bathe myself in it. Like that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm always gonna be spraying that thing, so I'm definitely gonna get a big bottle. I'm actually really happy that I was able to get a sample of this, because the bottle is quite expensive and it is a pretty hefty purchase. So yeah, I did want to test it out, even though I know I was gonna actually love it, but still. Yeah guys, this is amazing. I love everything about Gourmande. I keep wanting to call it Gourmande Coquin, but it's Feve Gourmande now. It's just amazing, and I recommend this to anybody who just wants a nice dose of chocolate, rum, and rose in their life. So yummy, and I can't get enough. So good, so good. I'm just gonna spray one more. This is so yummy, guys. I'm here just indulging in it like crazy. But anyways, that is it with this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 scents that I talked about today. Let me know if you guys have tried them, what's your thoughts on them, and what is your favorite type of scents for Valentine's Day, or any scents that like invoke the thought of love and yeah, just those warm, cozy feelings. So guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.